Hello, hello, hello. Is it me you're looking for? Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. I hope everybody's doing well. Oh, hello, Sophie's Papers. I hope everybody is having a good evening. What day is it? Thursday. Goodness gracious, Thursday evening. What do we have coming on tonight? RuPaul's Drag Race is coming on tonight. Scandal's coming on tonight. Yeah, so we got some shows coming on tonight. Auntie's coming on tonight. So look what I've got. I got some little shrimp over here too. I don't know if you guys can see my little shrimp. I sauteed some shrimp. I wanted some shrimp. They're supposedly extra large shrimp, but you know by the time you saute them, they turn into little munchkin shrimp. Well, I appreciate it that you just came by to say hi. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Almost. I almost had it. Yes, I hope everybody is having a good Thursday. Oh, shoot. I forgot something to put my share gum. Okay, luckily I have a bag right here. Oh, you can't hear me? Hey. I hope everybody's doing well. Hey, Latasha. They are so good. Hey, Auntie. I hope y'all can hear me better now. Yes. Okay, so let me get down to it. I don't know if I'm be able to give y'all any news. Because let me tell y'all, these are good. So the news might not be in me today. Okay, I'm going to try. I'm going to try and give y'all some news. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing. Dance moms. I don't know if any of you have ever seen Dance Moms. Oh, that's a good one, Latasha. That's a good one. I'll weigh in on that after I get my news. Okay. Dance Moms first. The owner of the dance studio, Abby Lee Miller, was rushed to the hospital this week. She was having some complications, and she was hospitalized and had spine surgery. And they later found out that she had Burkitt lymphoma. They thought she just had some kind of infection in the spine, but after the doctors ran some tests, they found that it was Burkitt lymphoma, which is a, according to WebMD, it's a cancer that grows in the immune system cells called the B cells. It is one of the fastest growing tumors in humans. If left untreated, it can be quickly fatal. So luckily they were able to catch it in time. And hopefully, you know, they will be able to keep it under control. The doctor that is treating her is Dr. Human Melamed. He said there's a chance that this can spread to any part of her body. We don't know where the source is. If any, where the source is. Any tumor that spreads anywhere is automatically stage 4, but we have not determined the stage yet. Abby was sentenced to 366 days in prison due to, I believe, tax evasion. And she served 259 days in jail, and she was spending the rest of her time in a halfway house when she became ill and was rushed to the emergency room. And when they discovered this, what they didn't mention in the article was that you know, when she went in, before she went into jail, you know, she had the gastric bypass surgery, and she actually lost 100 pounds while she was in jail. So it'll be interesting to see what dear old Abby looks like now. Yeah, I don't even want to talk to y'all. Why I got just one little piece of hair that just did not make it? I don't even know. Woo. I love y'all, but these crab legs are just my life. So yeah, so you know, we hope that Abby Lee is doing better and that they can catch this before it spreads to any more of her body and all that good stuff. Ooh, Molly, our girl Molly from 90 Day Fiance has confirmed that she will be on the next season of 90 Day Fiance. She posted a picture on Instagram with the hashtag 90 Day Fiance at the top. And in the caption at the bottom of the picture, it said filming day. She was married to our boy Luis for 6 months before they filed, or before she filed, I should say, for divorce. This one does not want to open. So we will be seeing her in this upcoming season of 90 Day Fiance. I'm wondering if we will see how the divorce plays out. I'm guessing that's what we'll see, seeing that she is no longer married to our boy Luis. Hopefully she'll send his ass packing. You know, she's the one who hit us all with the shocker at the end of the season, saying that she snuck off and married Luis, and she threw producers off. They had no idea, and we had no idea that she had snuck off and married Luis. So that'll be interesting to now see her this divorce play out, even though we never got to see the marriage. So that's coming up this season on 90 Day Fiance. Now I'm gonna turn the page with my hands like this. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember me talking about Kate Gosselin doing the show with TLC called Kate Plus Date. Yeah. So that's coming up, I believe we said this fall, if I'm not mistaken. Well, once that was announced, her ex-husband, John, decided to go um, he decided to go on and do some interviews about her upcoming show. And I guess in those interviews, he talked about seeing his kids or not seeing his kids. And his daughters, his two oldest daughters, which are twins, the twins, which are the girls that are 17. They're Cara and Maddie. They're 17, and then they have the six tuplets. I think that's how you say it. The six tuplets. But he's been doing interviews, and I guess he mentioned his kids and not seeing his kids and how he wants to see his kids. Well, he's making it sound like Kate is not allowing he's making it sound like Kate is not allowing him to see the kids. Well, the kids have spoken up and saying, don't make it sound like that's the case, because that's not the case. The case is, you're not trying to see us. Maybe if you reached out to us, maybe if you made an effort, then maybe you'd see us. So, stop talking bad about our mom. Stop talking about us on TV. If you want to have a relationship with us, that's not the way to go about it. I guess instead of calling them on the phone and wishing them a happy birthday or going to see them, he wished them a happy birthday on Instagram. And they're just kind of fed up with their dad because he's making it look one way and the kids are putting it out there that that's not the case. I mean, how many times have we heard this story with the deadbeat dad story, trying to make it seem one way, like, oh, my kid's mother won't let me see them. Oh, woe is me. Oh yeah, I got the butter over here on the side. Even though I could do without the butter, to be honest. But yes, I do have the butter. But it's just another case of dad saying, oh, woe is me, that I can't see my kids. Oh, it's so sad. And the truth of the matter is, it has nothing to do with the mother. It's really all about it's all about them, the father, and what they're doing and what they're not doing and what they could be doing. And it's sad and unfortunate that the kids are the ones that are busting them out. I've been there. I'm sure other parents have been there, or other single parents have been there. And it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. I'm sure anybody that will listen, he will play that tune for. And I hope that on the next interview that he does, that somebody will bust him out and say, hey, that's not what your daughter said. Because apparently he's out there playing a whole sad song when he's doing his DJing gigs. I wasn't even going to put that down. So while Kate is out here trying to find love, he's out here worried about his kids and whining about his kids, about why he can't see them, and how it's all her fault because she's looking for love when it's really all about his pitiful ass. And why he can't see him. So, we've talked a lot about Starbucks. Starbucks, Starbucks, Starbucks. I think we're going to be talking about Starbucks for a long time to come. And maybe not. Maybe there will be an end to it all. Who knows? But the names have been released. The boys have, the young men have come forward. So their names have been released. Rashawn Nelson, Dante Robinson are the two young men that were arrested at Starbucks. Hey, Vera. Miss Michelle, you don't know what's going on at Starbucks, girl? You been hiding under a rock, lady? They have done their first interview. Or I don't know if it's their first interview that I've seen. And they've made a couple statements. First of all, I guess Nelson said that Rashawn Nelson said that we were just days away from changing our whole entire situation, our lives. And you're about to sit here telling me that I can't do that? You're not doing that? So I guess this meeting that they were there for was something that they had prepared for months. And it was taken away from them. Just like that. Just like that. According to them, they weren't even there but a few minutes before all of this even happened, before the police were called on them. They said when the police walked in, they had no clue that the police were even there for them. They had no clue that the police were even there for them. Which is confusing to me. Because if you had this exchange of words and you were told that the police were going to be called on you, when the police walked in, wouldn't you know that the police were there for you? One of the men said that it's not just about black people. It's not just a black people thing, but a people thing. And that true change is not just action. It's you have to use action and not just words. And that's important. I think that's very important. You can't just use words. You have to stand up. And I think we had that conversation the other day. You have to stand up. We all have to stand up together to get change. If we really want to see change. You know, I had a conversation today while I was at the gym in the whirlpool with a gentleman who actually I thought was a white man, to be honest. Lighter than me. Silver hair. who turned out to be mixed like I am. I honestly was shocked. But we got into a conversation about change and what is going to take to change and how a lot of people, a lot of kids these days don't know their history and don't know what it really will take to change and don't know the struggle of the Martin Luther King and don't know, you know, enough about it to make a change, to make the proper change, and how some of our young people are part of the problem. And it was just a very, very interesting conversation that we were having. Um, Not really sure how it started or why it started, but it was a good conversation, nonetheless. Yeah. So, yeah, these young men were working on this meeting for months, and then, like he said, you know, this was something that was going to change their lives. And unfortunately, it changed their lives in a way that they weren't expecting it to, a way they weren't ready for it to change. And I just hope that they still can progress and they still can grow mentally, financially, and whatever business or opportunity that they were looking for, they get to do that. But they also get to branch off and help bring awareness to situations like this. You know, apparently that this is what was in the cards for them. You know, if you believe that God doesn't make any mistakes, you know, apparently they're gonna get some money from this. So their financial backing will be secure. Now I just hope that they make the right, they do the right thing as far as bringing awareness is what I'm trying to say. Because now they have the platform to do so. It wasn't just about it's not just about the money, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Girl, Lena, they may have me distracted the whole time. It was 2 pounds. I'm down to this. I had some shrimp that I sauteed that I ain't thought nothing about. It's sad. Okay, Jersey Shore. I know some of you guys are watching the Jersey Shore. I think I watched the first episode. I wasn't really impressed. But I know some of my cousins, I ain't bring no scissors over here. I ain't do nothing. Sorry, y'all. I got to get to it. Especially the claw. You know the claw is the good meat. Jersey Shore, Jersey Shore, Jersey Shore. I believe it comes on tonight. There was a sneak peek to the episode tonight. Sammy is going to be Lena. See, I knew it was one of you guys that watches Jersey Shore. Sammy's going to be a big topic tonight. Because she didn't show up. Well, let me back up. Jersey Shore reunion. They are living in a house in Miami. Season started. Sammy didn't show up and Mike didn't show up. The situation. He did not show up because, unfortunately, he had a court date. He had some issues with I believe he also has some tax issues. What's up with these reality TV stars and these taxes, man? I had that moment of silence for this claw. Okay. He didn't show up because he had a court date and he wasn't sure if he'd be able to travel out of the state. So he didn't make it the first couple nights. He went to court. Everything was great. He ended up showing up. All is well. Sammy, she didn't come. Pauly D thought it'd be funny to bring a plastic, lifelike version of Sammy. A couple of the girls were grossed out by it. I thought it was kind of weird. Whatever. So this episode tonight, Sammy's gonna come up. Deanna, I guess, which is the one that is closest to her right now, feels like she didn't come because Ronnie's there, and they were the two that broke up. Yeah, it did have some creepy looking hands. Like they just were like they just flopped around like it was like weird. Like I don't know, it was weird. Anywho, I was saying, Dina feels like Sammy didn't come because Ronnie's there. Ronnie's expecting a baby. After him and Sammy broke up, I guess he had a one night stand, if I'm not mistaken, and got this girl pregnant. Now they're together and they're having a baby. Dina's the closest to her in the house. So of course she's down for her girl. The conversation, I guess, is gonna go something like, if she was here, would you let her do her own thing, or would you be up her butt? And he's like, I'm having a baby, who cares? I would let her do her own thing. I don't know if you've ever watched the Jersey Shore. Bull. Because they've come on the show when they were broken up before, and yeah, it didn't work. So I don't believe it. But it's easy to say when she's not there. So it is what it is. But he went on to basically, or she went on to say, she was kind of that, Sammy was kind of creeped out by him because after they broke up, he was calling from blocked phone numbers and just doing kind of weird stuff. And she kind of felt like that was part of the reason that she didn't come. And Ronnie was like, Sammy was never really a girl's girl, and she never really interacted with the girls anyway until they broke up or until they were off the show. Him and Sammy dated for 8 years. 3 of the years were actually on the show from 2009 to 2012. So like I was saying, Ronnie has the baby on the way. Hey, Cynthia. Ronnie has this baby on the way by a girl named Jen Harley. Again, I believe that it was a one-night stand. Ended up getting a girl pregnant, or they weren't really serious or something like that. Ended up getting a girl pregnant. They ended up to try it out because of the pregnancy. Baby is due April 3rd. However, they were on a flight to London. Ronnie was sleeping and all of a sudden jumped up and woke up. I forgot which cast member, and said, turn the plane around. Jen is in labor. I don't know if he had some kind of premonition. I don't know if he had some kind of email. I don't know what the hell he got in his sleep, but that's what the news said. So as soon as the plane landed, he booked his flight right back to America and he made it home for the birth of his baby girl. So the baby is here early. This one just doesn't want to crack, y'all. But I'm going to get it because that piece I had was so sweet. My daughter's over here waiting for... Still wants some? I'll share. I guess I'll be nice and share. Because, you know, she never sits over here. She usually goes in her room.
But I'm catching that light over there.
So I'll be nice. You can probably dip it in the water. Don't worry about that. Okay, yeah. So the baby, sorry. Baby girl was born. Sorry, I got real excited. Finally got it open. Baby girl's born. Nookie is the first one to see the baby. Baby, she said she was jealous of the baby because the baby has a better tan than she does. Baby looks just like Ronnie. Healthy baby though. You know, Snooki basically said the shit happens, which kind of confirms the fact that I believe that it was a one night stand kind of thing, kind of situation. She also said that that Ronnie said to her that he's been the best dad since day 2. I don't know what happened to day 1, but since day 2, he's been the best dad ever. And that it was the best feeling of his life. And he wouldn't exchange it. He wouldn't exchange it for the world. His baby mama, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, has an 11-year-old.
You can't break that.
You what?
You can't break it.
Take the legs apart?
Yeah.
Or you want the claws?
Or like he used to get something out. Okay. I could have got some scissors if you was gonna do all of that.
Well, how else am I gonna... Sorry, guys. Get some scissors, because that's the only way. Here, I can snap the legs. Sorry, guys.
I'll get some scissors.
His girlfriend has a 11-year-old by the name of Mason, little boy by the name of Mason. So this is her second child. This is Ronnie's first child. So there has been talks of engagement, but nothing so far. And that is it for my news. I was trying to make it short today because I knew that I was going to be doing more smacking than talking smack today. Smacking and cracking today, as I'm still over here cracking. Yeah. So somebody asked me, oh, what I thought about Chloe and Tristan. I feel like Karma's a bigger bitch than I am. And that Chloe got exactly what she deserved. You know, sometimes you lose them the way you get them. However, you know, I don't know necessarily if she's gonna let him go anywhere. And you know, sometimes the Kardashian curse is worse than any punishment that she could give Tristan. So staying with him might be the best revenge possible. I mean, look what the family has done to these men. I mean, let's keep it 100. So, I mean, you know, she got him when his first baby mama was 5 months pregnant. Now he's out in the club just, what, a week before she gives birth. I mean, she couldn't be too damn surprised. Let's put it that way. So, yeah. You know, look what she did to Lamar. Look at Kanye. Look at Bruce. I mean, Caitlyn. Staying with Chloe just might be punishment enough. And you know, honestly, getting pregnant and having a baby might be all she wanted from him. She couldn't get it from her husband. So far, she hasn't been able to get it from anybody else that she's dated. So does she really care? Maybe not. She might have gotten exactly what she wanted from Tristan, which is just a baby. So, I mean, hey. Yeah. It is what it is. That's what I think about the situation. I know somebody asked me at the beginning. Another one bites the dust. Yeah, so that's what I think about it. Don't really care. Hey, Katie. Four little shrimp. Save those for my salad. Yeah. See what else you guys are talking about. Any other questions this evening? Oh, Miss Michelle, I just bought 2 pounds from the grocery store. Nowhere special. Hello, Katie. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Vera. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Miss Michelle. Hey, Lena. Vera. Did I say Tasha already? Yes, it's Tasha. I think that's a Raven. Hey, boo. Xena 64. So yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I see Tasha is talking about her little dance class. I got crap everywhere. OMG. I guess I can get off and watch my RuPaul drag race now. That didn't take as long as I thought it would be. I thought I'd be cracking and talking all night. I thought I didn't think I'd be able to get out as many words as I did get out. I'll come a little closer. Maybe you can hear me better. Whew. I got this white stuff everywhere. Chicken and zucchini and potatoes. That sounds way too healthy. Is Auntie still in the building? Ooh, ballroom. I wouldn't mind doing ballroom. Yeah. Who are you talking to, Katie? You said I can eat anything. You know, I am thin, but you know I have that little jelly belly. It was funny because I didn't want to go to the gym today. So I sent my husband a text. And I told him to text me back and tell me, you're fat, go to the gym. And then he texted me back and said, but you're not fat. I said, well, I know that, but I needed some kind of motivation. And I sent him back the little pregnant lady emoji, the little pregnant lady that's got her hands in her stomach. And I told him that I felt like my stomach looked like that. And he just, he just ignores me. He thinks I'm weird. So he's at the gym right now, getting his workout on. But we're over 40. We gotta stay fit and make sure we don't get that high blood pressure, that as old people used to say, that sugar beaties and all that good stuff. And he's a couple years older than me. And thank you, Cynthia. So I worked out for a little over an hour, and then I went swimming, and then I got in the hot tub, and then I brought my tail home. So my hair has been just looking so abused because it's been getting washed a lot lately because I've been getting in the pool. And this one hair, I put my hair in a ponytail like 3 times before I came on live, and I still can't believe I didn't get this piece. It's so annoying. Yeah, so yeah, I gotta hit the gym in September when both kids are going to school. I watch my nephew on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So I've committed myself to go to the gym on Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. But so far, I went last week on Tuesday. Well, last week I went 2 days. And this week I've been Tuesday and Thursday. And we'll see about Saturday. Well, you know what? I'll go on Saturday because my husband and my daughter will be out of town. Unless I decide to go with them. I used to do Zumba faithfully. But the worse my back got, the less Zumba I did. I've thought about trying it again. I don't know. I've tried Aqua Zumba, but it's just, Aqua Zumba's too slow for me. Honestly, I just felt like a real old lady. Okay, well, Auntie is live now. I guess that's her way of telling me to get my ass off live. So, um, yeah, I guess that's her way of telling me my ass off. So, I love you all, and I will see you guys on the other side. So, you guys have a blessed day, a blessed evening, and I will see you guys in a couple minutes when I log out of Simply Sarah and into Just Sarah, and then I'll see you there. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.